So it's Black Friday, but did you notice? It seems there's been a lot less frenzy this year at malls. And I'm now going to chat to all our reporters in a number of areas. Desin Thathia, who's in Gateway in Umhlanga. Nobile Madlala here in Johannesburg. She's at Woodmead. Nobusutu Hejani is in Kenilworth in Cape Town. Nobusutu, I'm going to start with you. How's shopping going on Black Friday for the people of Cape Town?
Well, fairly surprisingly, in the late hours of today, we've seen a lot of number of people actually coming into the mall, because earlier it was very empty. But I'm luckily joined by some shoppers, and I'm going to start with Keenan. He was telling me earlier that he thinks that this year he saved much than he did last year. So what did you do differently from last year?
Differently from last year, basically I just bought what I liked, and I didn't buy alcohol this year, so I saved a lot more money.
And you were telling me that this year you bought clothes instead of other unnecessary things that you mentioned before.
Yeah, I bought clothes instead of other unnecessary things. I bought things that will help me out in the December holidays, obviously, make myself look a bit fresh, you know.
All right, thank you so much, Kenan. Sally, I'm also joined by these two ladies. They filled their trolley with clothes as well as some essentials, but they're just going to take us through as to what exactly did they buy this year. Snazo, what did you guys stock up this year?
It's clothes and food and everything that is nice, yeah.
And Busi, you were telling me that this year you guys also bought for the children. So what did you get on special, and how much did you save?
We get 2 techies from La Costa and Sportsin. It was 50% off and 30% off.
As Ayokat, you were telling me about?
I bought 2 trays for 22 rand, so it was too much markdown on the prices.
So would you say that this year you guys saved than last year's Black Friday?
Yes, we've saved, yeah.
How much? Like, give us an idea.
Yeah, especially at Zara and H&M. Most of the prices were, most of the markdowns were 70% and 50%. So it's more like I saved more. Prices from 500 to 100 and something. Yeah, I saved a lot.
All right, thank you so much. I want to go back to Keenan. Keenan, last year we've seen a lot of people actually going to the malls, especially early in the morning. And this year it's a lot different. So what is your take on it?
I think because of the coronavirus, so people are a lot more scared to go out and get corona. So I think this year the people are a lot more safe, I would say, and they're taking care of themselves, so they don't really want to come to the mall and buy clothes.
And a lot of shops were actually saying that people should utilize their online platforms. Is it something that you've actually done also?
Yeah, definitely I've been using online lately. You also find a lot cheaper things online, and it's also safer, so you don't have to catch corona and any sicknesses.
All right, thank you so much. Well, Sally, those were the customers or consumers that we managed to track down and speak to, and they agreed to wait with us for this crossing, because we've tried other people and unfortunately they did not agree. But that is all from us here in Cape Town.
I'm sure that they were just too busy shopping, Nobusutu, but thank you very much for corralling those guests that you had. I must say, Keenan, I'm glad he said he wasn't buying alcohol, because he doesn't look old enough to buy alcohol, but maybe that's just me getting old. Anyway, that's Cape Town. Let's move over to KwaZulu-Natal. Desin Thathia is at one of my favourite malls, Gateway. I love Gateway, Desin. How's it going there?
Sally, I lost a bit of that, but I just picked up on the end of what Nobusutu was saying, and talking about the challenges in talking to the shoppers. I had similar challenges. I think people are just too caught up in what they're doing, and you really can't blame them. There is this craze around Black Friday, and as much as there was a shift towards online, there are still those traditional shoppers, much like those that are standing in the line behind me, that are still coming to the stores. And this is the attraction where we are now: electronic items, cell phones, TVs, and that's how it is here at Game Gateway. But I've got with me Andreas Claassen. He's the store manager here. He's making sure that everyone is happy. look, in the morning we were quite surprised. I guess you could call it surprise that it was very different to last year. No cordons, no long lines, and as the day progressed, we saw that the numbers did start picking up. From your side, are you seeing the type of sales, the types of numbers that you had expected, considering that we are still very much under lockdown?
But to your point, this morning we were quite slow, but we've got a steady flow going through the day. So yes, we're picking up as the day progresses, and we're heading in the right direction at the moment. Yeah, quite happy with that.
And I mean, as I mentioned, this is the area to be in. So just talk to me about some of the items that are flying off your shelves.
Well, currently the TVs are flying. We're looking at the TVs, the cell phones behind me is doing very well, and also the major appliances, the old favorites, and the stoves, yeah, doing well in the departments.
But I mean, surely there wasn't an expectation then for really the same kind of rush that we saw perhaps on the first Black Friday, because yourselves and other retailers as well have spread these deals over a longer period. Was it hard getting ready for a Black Friday under the lockdown and with COVID-19?
Had some challenges. I mean, it's different in the early years. So we had, as you said, we got a 3 weeks period before this time, and we started preparing for it. So, but I think it's better at the end of the day as well, because we had a longer span of promotions running over the last 4 weeks, and did well so far.
Well, all the best. I see, Sally, that there's still just about 3 hours that we have left. I've spent most of my day in the store and in this mall, so I'm hoping that after this crossing, I'll also get a chance to walk around and see what I can pick up before Black Friday ends.
Yeah, I remember you covering Black Friday last year, Dessen, and it was absolutely manic, wasn't it?
It was crazy, Sally. I mean, it's such a huge change. But as I said a little while ago, you know, initially we saw the difference in the morning. But now, if you look at it, I mean, outside, you still see a line, except the reason for the line is slightly different now. That's because the number of people that are being allowed into the store is limited. There is a ticker. Security guards are monitoring who comes in and who goes out, just to ensure that there isn't overcrowding. That's also one of the reasons behind spreading these deals out over that period of time. So certainly Black Friday is on, but it seems like how shoppers enjoy Black Friday has changed a little bit.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Dessen, there in Umhlanga at a Gateway Mall. And now to Johannesburg. Nobile Madlala, you're in Woodmead. So the other two reporters are saying that it's been quiet and it's getting busier now. Are you experiencing the same thing in Woodmead?
Totally different, Sally. In fact, in the beginning, when we went to Tembisa, the mall of Tembisa, we saw a change in the way people are deciding to spend. In fact, what we had seen a little bit earlier on was that some people were deciding to spend more on clothing and a little less on food. But of course, for them, it was because apparently the mall had opened, and so it was stretched out for the couple of days, and therefore the foot traffic was a little less because of that. But when we got to Woodmead, then we just realized people were really splurging on the things that they really like. In fact, most of them saying that they were going to take advantage on those discounts that were being seen here on the clothing lines that they were interested in. I mean, we've seen the numbers here, some of them going for as less as 50% less than you would go on a day on a general basis. But let's just listen to some of the people that were very excited to be here.
I came here early today, around 6 o'clock in the morning. That's when I'm still queuing. You can see the queue here. I'm still queuing for Nike. So I just came out from the queue and went some other shopping, some Puma and Kappa as well. So I'm still queuing. I'm tired, very tired.
Yeah, we've been here for like 8 hours, I think. And wow, we haven't brought anything yet.
It's been like 5 to 6 hours since I've been here, and I'm hoping to get like something like 3 to 4 kicks for me and my family.
It was hectic, the queues were so long, and you know the weather is very hot. So it was just hectic. As you can see, we've got babies on our back. We just want something at least we can afford. That's why we are here today.
To be honest, my shopping experience was a bit hectic. I came here around about 5 in the morning, and I think right now it's about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock or something. I only bought one shoe. I'm disappointed because I have a big foot, so I didn't get enough sizes for myself.
Well, Nqobile, I'm glad to see there's still some dedicated shoppers out there. And I just want to say thanks to all of you. Nqobile Madlala in Johannesburg, Nobusita Hijani in Cape Town, and Dessen Thathia in Umhlanga.